Hello, everything is fine? Some of you may have seen it, but there has been some recent drama involving Project Ukeire, some mods creators, and myself, Kyon. This video is to explain what happened, but before explaining, I would like to make it clear that I have already spoken privately with the creators of the mods that were mentioned in the videos and everything was resolved, except for the one that left the community that I really didn't intend to talk. I apologized to them and they apologized, and it looks like the creator of Hero Fervor Dream and Basil Grief, Kenway, is going through some problems. It all started with a mod that I avoid talking about here on the channel. The creator of this mod was discussing with some mod creators, among them was Kenway. I won't go into too much detail, but there was this discussion between them. After seeing this, I made a video a while ago that was removed with the intention of making this fight between them stop. But they were in a private peace treaty, and the video I made ended up making the situation worse. The creator of a certain mod who is no longer part of this group and the OMORI community called me, "Hey, you fucker." I wasn't doing well. I was going through very complicated times in my personal life, but I acted in a way childish that was unprofessional. I exposed this person and I also exposed Neb, the creator of OC Boss Rush and OMORI, who had nothing to do with the situation. A person had contacted me a time ago and said that Neb was saying bad things about me, but when we had the conversation, he explained to me that he was upset because in his perception the videos I made had clickbait and I was focusing on the playable Mari and excluding his characters and the main content from OC Boss Rush. I respect that perception, but I don't completely agree, and that's okay. I've already removed the related videos. Furthermore, on my birthday that same year, a mod was made for me, Kyonzinho Boss Fight. When this mod was released, the same person who created it told me that they were making jokes about it and I didn't understand why. But now, after talking to Neb, I understand perfectly. The issue is that the mod had plugins and even art from his mod used without his permission, but he left it alone despite being upset. He tried to have a gentle stance from what I understand. I didn't participate in the development of this mod and I didn't even know about it. I found out when we talked and I apologized in private, and I'm apologizing here too. The mod was a birthday gift made by someone. It was a surprise. Anyway, back to the topic we were talking about. I made this video and talked about what Neb did involving him in something he wasn't part of. He was furious and ended up saying cruel things to me. But I also said cruel things to him, and I was totally sensitive about the personal problems I was going through. But that doesn't justify being rude, because I really always try to be kind and I encourage my audience to act like this. I can swear at Kyonzinho and be more sarcastic and ironic, but it's a joke, okay? In my other channel my audience calls me bald, etc. And I also swear every time. Anyway, this all happened a while ago, about 7 months. But recently the Ukeire project team contacted me about their mod and I made a video talking about this mod. It turns out that they had a Patreon and neither I nor they, being inexperienced, knew that this was wrong. I confess that I found it strange, as I had never seen a mod with Patreon, but I didn't question it. And then Pyro, Kenway, Neb and a friend entered their Discord server with the intention of warning. But it turns out that they made some jokes that left everyone embarrassed, including me when I saw it later. I was very confused. I tried to talk to Kenway privately, as they had previously criticized me for making a video instead of talking privately, but that didn't end well. After talking to Pyro, the creator of Autumn Break, who was representing them, I understood their side and I believe they also understood my side. Some jokes weren't cool. The Ukeire project people felt uncomfortable, but their intention was to report what they were doing wrong and talk. I made a video telling the situation, but it was not with the intention of inventing lies, but to warn, because I tried to talk to Kenway and the conversation didn't go very well because he wasn't well and there were several misunderstandings. Everything is resolved between us. Again, I apologize to Neb for the offenses or stress I caused him, and I wish Kenway to be well. I would also like to apologize to Pyro. In fact, he didn't do anything very serious. He just made some jokes, but according to him these jokes were not intended to provoke anyone. I also talked to Pyro about some people's reports about the OMORI modding community not being very receptive, and these people either gave up on modding or were very sad, and he said it would improve, and that everyone would look for improvement. I would also like to deeply apologize to the Ukrainian project team and thank them for the opportunity to showcase their mods. To avoid any kind of stress, I prefer to play mods or talk about projects when people authorize me or contact me through my Kyonzinho Discord or my email. And that's it. That's all that happened. I hope it was clear. Now everything is finally okay. I confess that I feel a huge relief to talk about this. Thanks for watching this far.